So hello everybody. I'm just starting off with a batch of bisque pots to look at. There's a lot to say here. So imagine a 7th generation Afghan folk potter was selling pots to the Smithsonian, and with the incoming new regiment of the Taliban, they weren't awfully pleased with him. So he's come to New Milford, Connecticut to live. And being that I am really interested in folk pottery, I just felt obligated to be involved in helping him make things. So he's been making pots, and we've been bisquing. And today we're glazing. Look at that shape. This is sort of, in Afghanistan they speak Persian. And the shapes, you would say this is straight from the Persian road. They're kind of amazing. Look at that bowl. He has a hammer that he does on the interior to get, well, you can't, I don't know if you can see with the camera how utterly perfect the interior of that bowl is. So I'm going to just walk over to the glazing materials. Now the question, here's some bowls he's made. MATIN, his name is MATIN. And the bowls were made yesterday. He fettled just now. And I'm taking Rajiv Surendra's work off of the drying boards, and we're putting the pots up above. But so the problem at hand is, how do you make materials that work in the United States for somebody who is a 7th generation Afghani potter? And the glazing that he was doing was using plant matter as an ash and then adding melters to it. And I think the closest thing to that is a celadon. So we're sort of working at using higher temperature cone 10 celadons. This is a batch that has some, I added some cobalt to it, and this one is just a plain one. But I'm going to turn this off and walk outside. So here we are with getting ready to close up the kiln. And this is all MATIN's work. There's a pot or two of Rajiv's in here, and I can see a Sherry Stevens Grundon bowl down below. But mostly, I think there's maybe 6 pots that aren't MATIN's in here. And I'm just getting ready to close it up. But I wanted to show what the kiln looked like before we start the firing. And I'll get back to you when we have some flame. So we turned on the kiln last night, and now it's 3:30 in the afternoon. So let's go out and have a look at this furnace. I had to turn it off for a second so I could take off the thing to get the microphones in the right spot. But so we're at a white hot in that kiln now. It's daytime, so it's kind of hard to see. But you can sort of tell. Now there is such a difference between, let's say, cone 6 to cone 8. So say 2,200 coming up to 2,350. I'm going to put on a glove so I can show you this. That's white hot. And cone 10 is bending. So the next job is just going to be to turn off these burners, pull them away, close up the chimney, and tomorrow morning we'll have a look at this kiln. So we'll talk to you guys later. So I never do what I say I'm going to do. I was going to wait until tomorrow to open this, but I just couldn't help myself. And I'm going to play with the light a little bit to see let's see if I put the light above it, maybe. So I thought it'd be really fun to try doing a cobalt because MATIN likes, this bright blue. And I did 4%, which is way, way, way high on the cobalt, which means this is an incredible sort of black blue. And that's not what we're after, but I'm really happy that we have two of these pots. The one in the corner over here on the far right is another one of these, really, really bright black blue. And then behind it's a Tombow, which I think MATIN's going to love. The cut pot in the front is one from Rajiv Surendra that we're refiring. And most of the bowls in here are MATIN's, but this one on the lowest level here, there's one of Rajiv's, and then my wife, some of her flower pots, just with some Sato glaze on it, just for the fun of, having them. But look at these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful celadons off on the left here. So, happily, this is a really popular firing, or really successful firing. I've already sent a little email to the White House saying I would like to donate one to celebrate the fact that we're having this interaction between a traditional Afghan potter and Litchfield County. I'm not the only one doing this. There's lots and lots of shops that are going to sort of let him use their kilns, and I'm just starting with my glazes because I know what they are. And MATIN is so smart, he's going to find glazes that fit him perfectly. If you look up above here, you can see the cones, and we've done a good strong cone 10. And I'll stop this, and then after I've pulled out the pots, I'll do a little show of what's come out. Okay. Yay! It's a great firing. Okay, now we're in the back part of the kiln, and I'm just going to see if I can bring this light in. I don't want to overdo it with light. So off on the left here we have a whole batch of celadon vases, and then to the middle there's a big bowl down below and two of Rajiv's bowls, and then up above is that black blue, which I really kind of adore. And then I did some with Sato and the celadon on top, which looks like it's a little too drippy, but maybe we can save those. But on the whole, this is an extremely wonderful firing. So it's so funny, the first thing I did, when you're just saying something should happen a certain way, I sent a little email off to the Bidens at the White House and just said, there's this incredible Afghani national treasure just here in New Milford, and the cultural exchange that it's the gift that his coming is giving America is just so exciting. And I think to celebrate that one of the first pieces to come out of this interaction with us Litchfield County potters, one of those should go to the White House. So I think we're going to just work on seeing if I can get that to happen. everybody that's in the arts, if you ever want to do something, just think about it as, what if we did this? And, you know, in the long run, people can just say yes or no. But if something has a true story and validity, everybody really likes coming along for the ride. So this is an ongoing story. We'll see where it goes. And as I say, I'm going to do, some pictures of this to do a slideshow at the end of this video, because it really is an incredible addition to our pottery family here in the U.S. Okay, everybody, we'll talk to you soon. Bye. So I'm still going to do a photo thing at the end, but I just wanted, this is the pile of his pots. I have to say, this was so much fun working with him. I hope you can see how pretty this is. And we just couldn't be more pleased with the fire. And now, hopefully the local world will support this wonderful potter enough to help him get a car. Okay, all the best.